Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey here on Saturday, November 12th, 2016 at 14:10 in the afternoon. Now, I've received a package today from Tony Pincham, my good friend in the United Kingdom. And he'd sent this thing back, I think probably around, well, I know it was the first week of October. So it's taken 6 weeks to get here. And what happened was that when it got to Chicago, it stayed in customs until about 2 days ago. Excuse me, which, as the post office told me, sometimes is not all that unusual. But in any case, it migrated its way finally to its destination. And it's an icon of St. Peter's, sent to the people of my church, St. Peter's Church in Delaware, Ohio. And he sent a very nice letter with it, which I'll read to you now. He dated this the 3rd of October of 2016. Dear members of St. Peter's, Delaware, Ohio, I'm a friend of one of the members of your church, Mr. Joe Kersey. On his recent trip to the UK, I was privileged to act as a host to him, and as such was able to take him to my local church, which is the Worksop Priory Church of Our Lady in St. Cuthbert. This is a church that used to be part of a larger Augustinian monastic community. I have included in this package 3 copies of our guide to the church and guides to the gatehouse, one of a very few that are still in existence, for you to leave somewhere so anyone interested can have to read of them, so you can see the history of our grounds. They are unfortunately a bit out of date, but we do have a website for the Worksop Priory Church and a Facebook page for anyone interested. Information at the bottom of the letter. He was made very welcome and was impressed with the church and attended Holy Communion twice with us. Yes, you couldn't have asked for a more gracious reception for a foreign stranger. The vicar, Father Spicer, spent quite a while speaking to him. As well as this, we did a pilgrimage to the cathedrals of Durham and Ripon, places that you can see where the divine hand of God has touched the earth. Well, that's the truth. It was a true privilege to pray at the tombs of St. Cuthbert and the Venerable Bede at Durham. I spent the better part of almost 2 mornings at the tomb of St. Cuthbert. I personally wanted to send your church from our church a gift in celebration of his attending our church. So I'm sending an icon of St. Peter the Apostle, your church's patron saint. I hope you will accept this gift as a sign of fellowship and friendship of 2 Christian communities. Who knows, maybe sometime in the future I or some of our congregation may be lucky enough to attend your church and worship with you. Or some of your church attend our church in the future. Yours in Christ, Tony Pincham, and the congregation of the Worksop Priory. And he gives the link to the website and the Facebook page. Wow, you know. He also sent, as he said, some of the church leaflets and church literature. But of course, the main item is St. Peter. This is a fairly, you see this particular icon of St. Peter relatively frequently. It's used as illustrations in books. You see it in catalogs for religious supplies. Um, what a wonderful thing for him to do. And I was to take that up to church tomorrow and show it to the various appropriate folks. So Tony, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to the people of the Worksop Priory Church for their absolutely splendid and warm welcome they gave me when I attended. So on that note, I'll say bye-bye, YouTubers.